How's it going, everyone? We are coming to an end on the PlayStation Store's sale that they are running right now. Planet of the Discount Sale. I totally forgot what was the name of it. And there is a PlayStation Plus exclusive discount sale. I want to highlight some deals out of both of those sales. Now, we'll cover the Planet of the Discounts deals first because that sale is ending literally tonight, so you want to jump on those as soon as possible, and we're going to be highlighting the deals that are a little bit more on the pricey side. We've already done videos under 10, under 5, we did an under 20 as well. You can dig those up if you want some of those options, but a little bit more on the pricey side. We'll go over those, and then some deals from the PlayStation Plus sale as well. You obviously have to be a Plus subscriber. I believe it's called like the Plus exclusive discount sale or whatever it is, so we'll get to that at the end of this video. Some notable deals there as well. But before we get into this video, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. The game is on sale on Steam right now, and you can get the game at a discount, and it's also available on the PlayStation Store, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and again, available on Steam. And if you're looking for a game with punishingly difficult yet rewarding gameplay, look no further than Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. With Vengeance, you also get 2 different playable story routes. The Canon of Creation component was included in the original game. However, with SMT5 Vengeance, you also have the Canon of Vengeance playable story route, adding replayability to the game, or if you did already play the original, you have a whole new story route to go through. The game features a heavy soundtrack to go along with its challenging gameplay, certainly engrossing you more so into the game. Check out Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, which again is on sale right now. Link in the description box below. Alright, kicking things off, want to give you guys a heads up on a Ubisoft title. I know everybody's favorite publisher, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, 40% off for $23.99. This was actually a game that I wouldn't say blew me away, but I really enjoyed it earlier this year. I feel like how they rolled out this game with the reveal last year at Summer Game Fest, I just thought they butchered the revealing of the game, but the game itself is a really well done action Metroidvania title, some really intricate and well done puzzles. And overall, just a very enjoyable Metroidvania, great visual style, smooth and fast-paced gameplay, good platforming sections for $24. Think this is a great price. Now, they recently did put out some DLC, and there is a complete edition that is available, the Mask of Darkness story DLC. That complete edition is not on sale, and I wouldn't be spending $50 on the complete edition, but the base game for $24, I think that's a damn good price, and definitely would give that a shout. Next up, Hi-Fi Rush, the Deluxe Edition. Now, the Deluxe Edition for Hi-Fi Rush doesn't give you anything that insane. A lot of in-game cosmetic items, 2 Chai outfits, 5 bonus Chai t-shirts, 808 themed guitar skin, 808 alternate skin, and gear starter pack. Nothing that essential to the game. If you want to wait for the standard edition to go on sale, that has gone on sale for like $18, so you can save a little bit more if you do want to go that route. Either way, Hi-Fi Rush is absolutely worth it. It was one of my favorite games, literally, of the entire year of 2023. Game came out of nowhere, stealth release. Obviously, everyone at this point is aware of the tumultuous story that was attached to this game, especially with the development studio, Tango Gameworks. Thankfully, Hi-Fi Rush, the IP, has been picked up by Krafton, and it is going to be continuing, and we are going to be getting a Hi-Fi Rush 2, which is incredibly exciting. But go play a Hi-Fi Rush 1. I think a lot of you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised by this game. I know I was. The idea of an action game crossed with a music rhythm title may sound a little bit wonky, but man, this was executed really well, and I would definitely give this a recommendation at $24. Just a great time for what you're paying. Next up, Sonic Frontiers, 65% off for $21. Man, it seems like Sonic is really back in the good graces of the consumer. There was a long time, I mean, late 2000s, early 2010s, mid 2010s even, where the Sonic games were incredibly inconsistent. I don't know, I didn't like Sonic Unleashed, I didn't like Sonic and the Black Knight. There were some good titles here and there like Sonic Generations, incredibly excited for Sonic Generations X Shadows, but now it just seems like Sonic has found its groove with the movies, and definitely Sonic Frontiers I thought was a great game. Was it perfect? No, but I feel like Sega has set the foundation for something they can build upon, and what you get out of Sonic Frontiers, some well-designed levels, some great gameplay. Outside of the combat, I think the combat is something they can evolve on. An awesome soundtrack. You know, narratively, it's not going to blow you away, but for $21, I think Sonic Frontiers is a great time, and you get a sizable amount of content for what you're paying. So I would definitely give this a look, and yeah, definitely be on the lookout for Sonic Generations X Shadows. That's out next month, but incredibly excited for that. And Frontiers, I really enjoyed. Next up, a game that I didn't really enjoy, but honestly, I am in the minority as far as that's concerned. Alan Wake 2 is 35% 70% off for $39. Came out last year. I was super excited for it, but I don't know, the game just didn't click with me. And it's interesting because I can see why people love it. There are so many elements of this game that are just absolutely breathtaking. Stunning world, the visuals are gorgeous, the atmosphere is great, the voice acting is tremendous, the sound direction is great, like the musical selections that they had, especially at the end of each chapter, so well done. For some reason, it just didn't resonate with me. I need to give this game another shot, and definitely if you're picking up the PS5 Pro, it looks like Alan Wake 2 is going to be one of those standout games that really is going to showcase what that console is going to be able to do, but $39 for it is pretty good. You do have DLC coming out, and the Deluxe Edition is on sale. It's 35% off for $52. If you want to pay the additional $13, get all the content, that's not a bad shout either, so keep that in mind. You get the expansion pass with that and some other in-game items as well. But $39 for that, not a bad deal. And then lastly, Ghostrunner 2 Brutal Edition is 70% off for $21. This includes Ghostrunner 2 as well as the season pass, so you'll get additional content and some other in-game items. Ghostrunner 2 had the unfortunate fate, I feel, of just being released at a bad time, right around the time of Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2. Ghostrunner 2 was just unfortunately lost in the shuffle with a lot of big games coming out, but it turned out to be a solid follow-up to Ghostrunner 1. Challenging gameplay. Ghostrunner 1 made me damn near break my controller, but I feel like Ghostrunner 2 built upon the first one, and given that it's this steep of a discount, 70% off for $21, the game, I don't know if it just underperformed commercially. I would have to think it did, given how deep of a discount it's getting this quickly after release. I mean, it's been 11 months. It's crazy to think about that, but you know, still, 70% off is a sizable discount, but given you get the base game, given you get the DLC, I do think this is a pretty good buy. I would recommend you to play Ghostrunner 1 first, however. Lastly, for the Planet of the Discount sale, Assassin's Creed Mirage, 50% off for $24.99. I was really excited for Assassin's Creed Mirage on the basis that a lot of people were touting it to be a little bit of a callback to what Assassin's Creed was in the past. It's not really that. What it is a smaller scale Assassin's Creed game, and it was gonna be that given that this was a standalone expansion spun into a full game release. And I do appreciate it for being smaller scale. I just think the Assassin's Creed games these days are way too big for my liking. However, it's not really a throwback to Assassin's Creed of old. That's fine. It's still a fairly enjoyable game. I thought narratively it kind of fumbled towards the end, and I would recommend you to play Valhalla prior to Mirage. Remember, Mirage started off as a expansion to Valhalla, but you know, for $24.99, I think it's a pretty good price. If you want to wait for it to get cheaper, be my guest, but yeah, $25 for that, not a bad deal, all things considered. Lastly, I do want to highlight some of the PS Plus exclusive discounts deals. Remember, you have to be a PS Plus subscriber for these, so just keep that in mind. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition, I mentioned this before, but this is just such a ridiculous deal that it's worth mentioning again. 90% off for $3.99. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is coming out next year in February, which, by the way, February is looking absolutely insane. I don't know why February every year has to be ridiculous, but it is again. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Yakuza Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. All those games are already slated for February, but back to KCD Royal Edition. Great historical RPG. You get the DLC in here as well. A solid pickup for $3.99. Shows its technical limitations on PS4, but still a worthwhile game, all things considered. Castle Crashers Remastered, $3 on this. Excellent co-op game that I just feel like has really stood the test of time and still is a fun game to go back and play, especially if you have a group of friends to play with. I would highly recommend checking it out from that standpoint, if you have a group to play with, that is. The Watch Dogs 1 and 2 Gold Editions bundle, 85% off for $13.49. Watch Dogs is one of those franchises that had so much hype. Watch Dogs 1 that is so much hype leading into its release, and unfortunately it didn't live up to expectation, and you know, ultimately Watch Dogs as an IP never got as big as I think a lot of people expected it to be. However, Watch Dogs 1 is still a worthwhile game to go through, and Watch Dogs 2 I thought was pretty solid as well. To get both games, the DLC content, the gold editions, $13.49. Definitely think it's a good deal from a value standpoint, and I would say pick it up if you don't have either title. Walking Dead Season 1 is $3. Absolutely fantastic narrative-driven title. I thought Walking Dead peaked with Season 1. Season 2 was very good as well, but Season 1 was just an emotional roller coaster, and for $3, definitely a good pickup there. Easy platinum trophy as well if you're into that. And lastly, Frostpunk Complete Collection, 80% off for $9. Frostpunk 2 just dropped on PC, getting really well received over there. Gonna be a ways away till we get it on PlayStation, but Frostpunk Frostpunk 1, the complete collection, is a great pickup for what you're paying. $9 here to get the DLC if you're into a city builder that will emotionally grip you, and it's definitely a little bit cold and callous, no pun intended, but you get the idea. $9 for this is really good, and it makes a smooth transition to the DualShock 4, which is really the issue with city builders like this. They're really more so geared for keyboard and mouse, but how they did Frostpunk, I feel like, was fairly well done. So $9 on that, great pickup there as well. But that'll do it for me. Again, Planet of the Discount sale is ending tonight. Do pick up any of the deals that we've mentioned. This is your last opportunity, and exclusive discounts will be lasting for another week, so jump on that when you can. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.